Matthew Moore's MM Wood Studio, and this here is my Hammer A331. There is no other machine in my shop that I've gotten more questions about than this guy right here. And I figured after 5 years, I can probably give you guys a pretty good review. 12¼ inches wide for the jointer and the planer. There have been so many projects where this width here has been phenomenal, such a help in executing what I'm trying to do. What's it like using a European blade guard? What you do is you adjust the height of the guard just above the board you're using, push the board through, and take your hands and glide them over the guard and continue pushing on the other side. It's just that easy. Total in-feed and out-feed bed length is 55 inches. After 5 years and a trip across country, the in-feed and out-feed tables are still coplanar to each other. And that's just amazing. It's a testament to the build quality of this machine. Now, one of the coolest features of this machine is the ability to add extensions. So as you can see here, I have a 16-inch extension on the front. There's also a 32-inch option as well, and you can take these and put them anywhere on the machine you want. One bar comes with the machine standard, and then you buy additional bars, and I just recently ordered another one for the outfeed support on the planer. Now the fence, it's pretty good. I have it nice and square. As I come back and make an adjustment maybe once every couple of years, I check it often, but it holds that setting. Now when I ordered my machine, the silent power cutter head from Hammer had just come out, and the price differential between the two of them was much greater than it currently is. But even if you do order the straight knife variant like I have, this cutter head is indexed. What that means is your planer knives have holes on them that match the exact same holes on the cutter block, and the knives are two-sided. Take your knife out, flip it over, and you have a brand new cutting edge. And every time you put your blades in and you tighten it, you're gonna hit the exact same setting, and you'll never have to use any of those jigs to get your knives at the exact same height. Now there's another optional feature for this machine that I don't have, and that is to add a mortising attachment right here, right where the cutter head is. Now I do have the optional mobility kit on mine. Now in the shop, I'm less likely to use it, but in the old shop, I would use this all the time and move my jointer so I had room to do a different operation somewhere else and come through the door and edge joint or face joint that piece. Now, let's talk about the machine in planer mode. Yes, it's just that fast to switch it over. Grab the dust cloud, shoot, and now you're in planer mode. And then you just take the wheel, crank that up to what you need, and you're off and running. Now, one of the other really awesome features here I talked about briefly earlier is the hand wheel. In planer mode, you can come in here and hit the same exact thickness over and over again because you have the ability to move that hand crank to an exact position down to 1/1000th of an inch. Now this just blows my mind. I talked to a lot of other people who have jointers and planers, separate machines or combo machines like this, and there's always this talk about snipe, and this machine doesn't get snipe. And then once you're done in planer mode, you take your planer beds and you drop it down to 6 inches. You move the chute back to the jointer setting. You lift up a little piece right here, pull down the two tables at the same time, lock it, and you're ready to go. It's just that fast. So what type of maintenance does this machine need? Well, in 5 years, pretty much all I've ever had to do was clean it. The solvent, some paper towels, and in a matter of a few minutes or so, you can have the whole machine nice and clean and ready to go again. That reduced amount of time for maintenance is really big, especially in a shop like mine where I have a limited amount of time to do work. Now for me, this is the best machine in my shop as far as dollar value to build quality. Yes, it's expensive, but you get what you pay for out of it. And for me, I've gone through multiple jointers. I don't want to go through another jointer again. I want one that's going to last me for 20 years. And I think it's the best piece of equipment in my shop. If you have any questions about the Hammer A331, please ask those below in the comments. I'd love to answer any of those. And as always, please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, hit the like button, share your timeline, and head over to the MM Wood Studio page and like us there as well. And as always, have a great week in your shop.